Hello my friends, and welcome back. France stands for now. It's now the 19th of July. The Germans are desperately behind where they should be right now. Maybe not desperately, but they're at least a month behind. They should. France should have surrendered. I think combat in France stopped on the 25th of June, and France surrendered on the 17th of July. But combat is still. It's going to be a full turn before they get France. So even if they take it this turn, it's still going to be the next month before the surrender happens, so they're going to be a full month behind. Right. Unfortunately, a bit of poor RNG resulted in this unit getting crushed. And it's not apparent to me there's much I can do about it. What I am going to do is I'm going to move the 42nd here. Both positions are not great, but I have to protect the industrial center. Now, we still have some MPs left. Not many, but some. Let's reinforce this core. Maybe the Special Forces unit can get in there and save the situation. This is a horrible tile to be in as well, because the river is here. So if a Japanese unit moves here and attacks either of these, it still has the problem that it must fight over the river against these units. And I guess how much is this? 28. We just do our best. We just hold. The damage is racking up. But what can we do in China? Nothing. But in France, we can do things. Potentially. We're gonna make this suck for the Germans. Mwahaha! That's right, boys. We're going to make you go all the way to Bordeaux to get rid of them. And the moment you turn up, I'm going to get on a ship and leave. Assuming that I'm allowed to. But either way, we're gonna drag this out. Okay, this unit is doomed. Let's just use our French points to operate it out of there. Choo choo. Ah, no, cancel. Can we... How much to operate these? 25 each. Okay, this one's touching an enemy. That shouldn't prevent it from leaving. Okay. As many French units as we can, we will make this as painful as possible. They're almost certainly going to collapse. So, this is also an exercise in preventing them from getting experience points. Okay, let's go ahead and reinforce this. Now, it's time for Vive la France. Two for one, 2 for 2, 2 for 2. Ugh. Oh, what is with these low rolls? Okay. We don't want the Italians to kill that. To the bottom of the sea, it's where you wanna be. Blast it, boys. Oh, and the damage was evaded. Two Italian ships. Oh, nice. You know what? If the Italians chase after them, it will be even more funny because you know, the old Valiant here will body bag some of these guys. All right. I don't think this French destroyer can really do anything. Go for a little scout. Sure, why not? Get wrecked. Right. These repairs are going to be expensive. This really hurt. This battleship getting damaged. But we don't have much to do with our money. For the moment. Battle cruiser operational. Right, let's go ahead and upgrade these. The retrofitting commences. Actually. Probably best to upgrade the carrier. Yeah, let's upgrade the carrier. Still need to repair here, repair here. There's things I need to do. But those things can wait. Oops. Okay. We'll put this carrier in port. The two carriers are actually already upgraded. They just need their planes restored. Right. There's no point in sticking around. France is doomed. The carrier will come along next. We'll just jump straight from here to Gibraltar and then around. Right. Let's go looking for evil subs. Oh! There's one. Seven supply. Oh, I damaged it too. Oh, found it. He's got 7 supply. Oh, got him. Ooh, it took some damage in return. Now he's got 6 supply. That's, we're gonna ruin his day. If we can keep harassing him until his supplies run out, he'll sink. Unfortunately, none of my other ships are capable of doing anything to it apart from the carriers. And they're not ready for deployment yet. Oh, they're all... Well, yeah. This one's ready for deployment next turn. The other two require fresh planes. Right, back in the US. I'm going to move this plane to the front. Now, rocket artillery. Ready for a future when the US gets involved. In fact, they're at 54% mobilization already, so they are getting ready. Do they have access to diplomacy yet? No. I think we're going to save our money for additional air support. Okay. I think I spoke about this last time, but we're preparing our defense of the motherland. Once again, we can steal units. Leaving garrisons. To avoid any penalties associated with leaving these places ungarrisoned. Operation. Okay. I think what I should probably do is move this here. Okay. We are stripping the manpower from the Eastern Front, which is just not going to be a thing. Probably for a long time. if Germany loses or is severely held back, then the hope for a Axis victory dies with them. It's that simple. I don't know how severe I want to make my embargo of Romania at this early phase, but I got a couple more units on the way. I should probably have some units ready to take this too. Might be an idea to start reinforcing this HQ. It's expensive, but the loss of that HQ would be absolutely detrimental. It's the only one I've got. Do you know what? Let's go ahead and attach the actual front line. They're not working on command and control, are they? No. It would be nice to work on infantry warfare, but we can't afford it right now. Okay, I think that's it. Six supply. Depending on where that destroyer goes, we might be able to pick it off. One other thing I wanted to do actually. Bring this round. If only because it will be part of this fleet. It's a lot of investment in the fleet here, but I think it will be worth it. We should have more money to play with next turn as well. Alright. We've done all we can. Let's unleash the onslaught. Engineers complete fortress. Good. UK develops logistics level 2. Long-range aircraft development for USA. Infantry warfare for China. Still a long way to go. Industrial technology for India. No harassment on the shipping this time. We stopped it. Man, I'm so concerned about the China front because there's just nothing I can do about it. It's just an endless attrition I'm taking. GG, France. 2nd of August. Oh, the Italians chased after the French ships. That makes them vulnerable. Pom 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 pom. That anti-aircraft gun's seen some action. Make it painful for the Germans. There's the cruiser. You better run. Okay, 2 for 1. That's actually not bad for once. Interceptors! Oof. That did not help. Hey, that's weird, but okay. Some hero with a bolt rifle managed to shoot down a Stuker. Ouch! Oh, that's ridiculous. Defensive artillery. Oof. Oh man, we are starting to take serious damage. Oh, nice. Oh. An actual good exchange for me. Oh, nice! Another good exchange for me. Lol. Poor France. Okay. Sub on the run. Where did it go? Nobody knows. Goodbye, Paris. France surrenders. What a shocker. But they're late. 2nd of August. Okay, armistice. Okay, French Equatorial Africa declares neutrality. Neutrality. Ooh, partisan activity. Oh man, this newspaper about the occupation of Jersey. I have it. I have an immaculate, genuine copy of this exact newspaper. My granddad kept it. It's, yeah. I actually have the original newspaper from the day that happened in perfect condition. Alright. The Germans are about a month behind. And there's still BEF in France. For as long as the enemy hold all the following locations, we must have 3 or more units within 10 hexes of Birmingham. If we do not do so, then fear of an invasion will cause our national morale to fall by 500 points per turn. Although the new French government has signed an armistice with the enemy and withdrawn from the war, not all French soldiers have given up the fight. A small number, led by General de Gaulle, intend to continue the struggle from exile as the Free French. Should we support de Gaulle, and through this action offer hope to all those in France, indeed the whole world, who wish to continue the fight until Europe is free of the evil menace of Nazism. Supporting the Free French will cost us only 30 MPPs and will enable us to prepare operations to prevent the Vichy fleet from falling into the Axis hands. Yes. Given the threats now facing our convoy routes from around the world, the US government has offered us some destroyers in return for bases in the Caribbean and British Guiana. Those 5 destroyer units will need repairs and fitting to prepare them for service. Their numbers could really help keep the Atlantic safe for our shipping. In addition, this evidence of US support for our struggle will boost our national morale by 1,000 points. However, by agreeing to this, the transfer of bases will roughly halve our imports from the British Empire and the Caribbean. That money from the Caribbean, I wonder how much it is. It's a shame you don't have the opportunity to look at reports while the decision is there. Let's say yes. It means that the US is going to get more money at the end of the day, and that also helps us. It's not good for Britain in the long term, but hey. Excuse me. Our 7th Armoured Division in Egypt is very incomplete, only having about 65 obsolete vehicles, very few of which are combat worthy. We are in the process of completing 150 new tanks that will soon be ready for service, and given that the Axis threat to our position in Egypt, it is recommended that these new tanks be sent there to strengthen the 7th Armoured. However, sending these tanks to Egypt will require a heavily armed naval convoy that will cost us 45 MPPs, and the tanks won't arrive there until mid-October. Yes. Some important aircraft orders have been placed in our country by the French government and are nearing completion. Obviously, they cannot be delivered to France now that it has fallen, so we either use them to supply much needed aircraft to the UK and Canada, or we can use them to equip our own air force. If we give them to the UK and Canada, the UK will receive a tactical bomber and Canada a maritime bomber. Delivering them will cost us 25 MPPs. If we keep them, then we will receive a tactical and medium bomber unit. Yes. This maritime bomber is perfect. If we find that submarine and it's in range of that maritime bomber, it's dead. Dead, dead, dead. The real question is, did the sub go this way or did it go this way? Where did it go? That is what we want to know. If we can hunt down and sink that sub, that would be very nice. And we can repair, and we'll carry on repairing and refitting the fleet. It's time for this carrier to evacuate, but it can just reach Gibraltar, so that's not a problem. We'll get the British fleet together. We managed to sink several Italian ships. There's one down here as well. We mustn't forget. There's an Italian ship here. And our battleship can probably sink it, if not do immense damage. And we can repair all this. The situation in China is deteriorating. To say the least. This front looks like it might fall. Unfortunately, these units are not in time. An orderly retreat might be the only way. You know, other than the unit that we lost, we didn't actually take a huge amount of damage. Only 5 points here and 2 here. Other parts of the wall are going to hold. For now. This might be the moment where we can produce an army or buy some research. In fact, we're already working on infantry weapons and infantry warfare, so there's nothing else for us to buy. Wow, the morale of these units is absolutely in the doghouse. You know, this settlement has no value. This one does, but this one doesn't. These units may continue their retreat back to Lanchow. This is the alternative capital. So it actually might make sense to reinforce it if things get truly dire. And not put the bulwark up here. Bring this down. Either way, this front line has to be abandoned. There's no way that this unit can hold. We gotta go back as far as we can go. We may also have to detach this. One, two, three, 4, 5. We'll still reach. Command and control will still reach. Just about. Okay. Not really much for India to do. That is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.